In the past couple of videos, we tried examples focusing on the Pythagorean theorem. Now, we do something a bit different. Say there was a triangle. I'm going to do the same type of triangle I always have done. And it is a right angle triangle. Now the hypotenuse is this length here. This is the hypotenuse. I'll just spell it out. Just hypotenuse. There you go. Hypotenuse. Alright. And this length, let's say that this length is length A. And the hypotenuse is length 8. Let's put these in units. Just write units there so that it's known as units. There you go, A. And what is this side here? Let's say that this side is 4 times the length of this side. So it'd be 4A units. Now, how do we figure out A? Well, although it looks a bit more complicated, we can just think about it logically and we can figure it out. So we just use A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now what is C? C is always going to be the length of the hypotenuse. So if C is always going to be equal to 8. So, alright, C is equal to 8. And this is in units. Now, for A and B, we can put A as this one here, right there. Or we can put A as that one there. But since this one is just A, right here, since that one's just A, it would make more sense to put that one as A. So we can set this length equal to A. So therefore this length here would be equal to B. So A is just equal to A. Now is B equal? B equals 4A. So B equals 4A. So this length here is 4, although it doesn't look like it, this isn't drawn to scale. We're saying that this length here is 4 times the length of the other side. So now we just substitute in. So we get A is equal to A, so that's just A squared, plus B is equal to 4A, so that's plus 4A squared. And remember to put variables in brackets. It just makes it easier and makes it so that you don't make mistakes later on. So A squared plus 4A squared. Now we'll just see. C is 8. So when substituting variables, just put in the bracket. 8 squared. And now we just simplify it. So we get A squared plus 16A squared is equal to 64. 16A squared plus A squared is 17A squared. 17A squared is equal to 64. Therefore, A squared. So we just divide both sides by 17 and we get 64 divided by 17. Then we take the square root of both sides. We get therefore A is equal to square root 64 over 17. Now if I get my calculator out, figure this out. If it works, there we go. Alright, 64 divided by 17 and the square root of that. We get A is roughly equal to 1.9. So therefore, if we draw the triangle again, so this is the same triangle. No, that's not the same triangle. Just draw it roughly though. Okay, that's pretty similar. So this is right angle. So we get 8 units. A is roughly equal to 1.9, so this is just A, so this is 1.9 units. And this side is 4 times A. So that would be 4 times 1.9, which would be roughly 7.6 So this is an estimate. This is an exact because the exact value would be reoccurring, or for an amount anyway. All right. So this is the same triangle. So we figured out what A is and what B is. So now let me do something. Let me do another one. So I'm gonna. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, no. All right. So let's do another one this time. Let's say that it's like this here. Okay. So this is the right triangle. Let's say that this length here is A plus 4. Actually, do that differently. Let's say that this length here is 8. Actually, let's do 7. And this is in units again. Units. So this length is 7. Let's say that this length here is B. Let's say that the hypotenuse, which is the one opposite the right angle, has 2B length. Alright, so just like last time, we just use the Pythagorean theorem. So we get A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So let's start with C. C is obviously going to be the hypotenuse. It always has to be, so that's C right there. Now, this one's B right here. So it made more sense to just set that equal to B rather than the other side. That's equal to 7. Let's set this side here, which is 7, equal to A. So now we just substitute in, we get 7 squared plus B squared is equal to 2B squared. Now we just solve for B. Then we can solve for B and also C, which is equal to B. So 7 squared is 49. B squared is just B squared. And 2B squared is 4B squared. We subtract B squared from both sides, we get 49 is equal to 3B squared. Divide both sides by 3, we get, therefore, I'll just flip the equation around. B squared is equal to 49 over 3. Now we take the square root of both sides, we get B is equal to square root 49 over 3, which is roughly, let me do this on a calculator, 49 divided by 3, and the square root of that, which is roughly 4 units. So it's always in units. So now let's figure out C by using that. So we figured out A. A is just equal to 7. So A could have been this length. A could have been this length of the triangle here, but we just set it equal to here because to the other one right here, because it makes more sense as this length is already B. This length here is already B, so it makes more sense to set that one equal to B. Alright, so A is equal to 7. B is equal to, we figured out 4. And then C is equal to 2B, which is equal to 8. So this is roughly. And there you go. We figured out the lengths of the triangle.